This video will go over different ways you can add a Google Slide or Google Doc or even Google Sheets to a Canvas or myMCPS classroom page. So the first thing I did is I went ahead and created a page. So this is a new page, and I'm going to start off by showing how to just link to something. So I went ahead, typed in Google Slides demo. I'm going to open my Google slideshow. I'm going to click on the shared button, and you want to make sure it's set to anyone with the link can view. Now you can decide if you want it to be just MCPS emails or if anybody. I personally recommend anybody because that way if a student has two Google accounts on their computer, it won't matter which one they're logged into. So I'm going to go ahead and hit copy link. Plus it lets parents who want to see it also see it. So then you're going to hit link to URL, Control V, insert, and done. So that's option number one. The second option, if you want your slides to display within the page as an embedded link, so not a link to an external website, but it'll appear right here on the page, you're going to go up here to the Rich Content Editor, and you're going to click on this blue arrow, and it says More External Tools. And when I do that, you can see all these apps that exist, and I can embed from any one of them, but I want to go ahead and click on Google Apps because that's going to link to my Google Drive. I went ahead and searched for an item in here, and when I select it, there'll be a little check mark next to it. One thing I do want to mention is if it's not in your drive, like for example, if it's in your shared with me folder, you won't be able to add it this way. It literally needs to be in your drive to add it through the Rich Content Editor. And at the bottom here, you'll be able to either embed or link, kind of the way we just did before. Again, even if you're embedding, you need to make sure that you have shared the Google Doc so that anyone with the link can view or anyone with the link in MCPS can view. Otherwise, they'll see that there's a block there, but they won't actually be able to see your resource. So you're going to go ahead and click embed. And it sometimes takes a little bit to load, especially when a lot of people are using it. Slideshow is now appearing within the Rich Content Editor space. I'm going to go ahead and hit save so that you can see how it fits within the page, since I know the editing window is a little small. And you can see here how it's a part of the page, and then you can click through the slides just like you would in present mode. So this is how it would look for students on the page. Now, sometimes the integration with Canvas can take a while, especially if a lot of people are using it. So there is a third way you can embed or add slides to your page, and that's through the HTML code in the slide deck itself. So we're going to go back to that tab, and we're going to go through step by step how to get that code. So you're going to go ahead and click on File, and you're going to scroll down until you see Publish to the Web. And then you'll see this button right here that says Embed Code. You can pick how big you want it to be on the page. I'm going to go ahead and go with medium just so you can get an idea of what that looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Publish. And it's going to give me all this code. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And I'm going to go ahead and add it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and type add here. And the reason why I'm going to type these words right here is because at the top here, I'm going to click HTML editor. And you don't have to know anything about computer code to use this. I'm going to hit Control F or Command F. And what that's going to do is open what's called the Finder. And I'm going to go ahead and search the phrase add here. And what I'm going to do is that takes me to where in the code That is, and that's where I wanted to put my slides. So if I highlight this and I paste in all that code that I just took from the other page, now when I click Rich Content Editor, those words add here will be replaced by my slides. Again, it might take a minute or two to pop up, and here we go. And there it is, embedded again. So those are 3 different ways you can add your slides to your Canvas page. So you can literally link it. You can add it using more external tools via the Rich Content Editor. Or you can use the embed code found in the slide deck itself. So hopefully this will help as you add things from your Google Drive to your pages. Just know that with Google Docs, you will see the border around the page. With the menu bar, it will not look as clean as the slides do. You would add them using the same process.